everyone, and welcome back to Rising Strings Academy. Today is part 2 of our Dounis Daily Dozen work, and we are focusing on frame B, the difficult setting, combining with the vertical finger movement, all without the bow. This is a left-hand session for stability, finger independence, and efficient technique, not force or endurance. Let's get started. Place your violin in playing position, no bow today. Before you place anything, do a quick tension check. The jaw is soft, the neck is free, the shoulder is down, and the left elbow is comfortable under the violin, not behind you or cut on the side. Now touch lightly with the neck with your thumb, no squeezing, just contact. If your thumb starts pressing at any point, pause, release, and reset the hand. Before the exercises, here are the 3 Dounis rules that control everything we are going to do today. Rule number 1 is keep the elbow well under the violin and the fingertips parallel to the strings. Rule 2, try to forget the existence of the thumb and never press it against the neck or the violin. Rule number 3, do not strike the fingers with force. Use a sudden elastic spring-like finger action and keep every preceding finger on the string. Set your fingers into frame B, the difficult setting. Take your time, place them carefully, and then freeze, don't move them. Just hold the frame for 10 seconds. While holding, check 3 things. The elbow is under the violin. Number 2, the thumb is passive and no pressing. And 3, fingertips are parallel to the strings. And that everything looks relaxed and stable. Now we keep frame B and we add a vertical motion. Vertical motion means the finger lifts and drops straight up and down with a minimal height. Important is we are not lifting high. We lift only enough to release the string and return with the elastic spring-like drop. So we place the hand in frame B. Start with D, G, C. We checked out. My thumb is quite much backwards and that should be okay. That is because of the 4th finger, the difficult position of the 4th finger. So you should just relax it and let it be a little bit backwards. We start with the 4th finger. Lift the 4th finger slightly, just enough to lift the string, and drop it back with a quick elastic motion. The other fingers stay down. And we're going to repeat this 4 times. Also watch carefully that the frame must not collapse and the thumb is not pressing to the neck of the violin. So the motion stays vertical, not sideways. So we lift the finger 4 times. And if you remember from my previous video, we did this upward motion as well, and we inhaled or exhaled when we went up, just to follow the motion and involve the body, the shoulder and the whole back. So we do that 4 times. The 4th finger is quite easy. So we go to the next one. Then we are lifting the 3rd finger, which is the most difficult of the fingers when we are lifting them alone. So we start with the 3rd finger and the same thing we repeat 4 times. And that feels a little bit more tense, but just be careful, don't repeat it too much and stay relaxed very easy and very light touch on the strings. And then the next exercise is to lift the second finger. So we do that 4 times. And the 4th exercise is to lift the first finger. And with this frame, your hand may feel already a little bit tired, so if you want, you can just take down your hand and shake it a little bit, very, very soft. Don't do sudden movements with the hand. And then take it up, take the frame again. And then we do the first finger 4 times. Now we alternate the fingers, still in frame B. So we're going to start with 4th and 3rd finger. One lifts and the other one drops immediately. So if you remember from my previous video, we talk about not to lift and drop and then wait, but almost do that simultaneously, because that's the purpose of the exercise. So that's quite difficult, 4th and 3rd finger, I think. And we are still going to go up with upward motion. And it's okay if you cannot lift the 3rd finger as much as the 4th. I'm usually looking at my fingers so I can ease my coordination a little bit. It helps me to think, to get concentrated on which finger I'm lifting and dropping. It's make it somehow more logical for me. And then we have 3rd and 2nd finger 4 times. Look at the frame, relax. Thumb is very relaxed behind there. And we start. And this one felt also quite difficult, so take down your hand, shake it so that you feel relaxed. If you need, take a rest, take 5-10 minutes. Do not do it if you are tense or have pain in your hand, because then you will just practice tension, and we don't want that. So we shake the hand, we take it up again to the frame. Everything is relaxed. We are going to alternate between 2nd and 1st finger now. And we start. Check also where do you put your fingers back after the drop, because sometimes I catch myself putting them on the wrong strings, since this is so difficult for the coordination because of the difficult frame. It feels like we want to be in another place with the 1st finger. It's very unnatural for the first finger to be here and to be bent at that position. So also check that you really have a distance between the fingers, especially between the 1st and the 2nd, so you don't clamp them, because that will be a completely wrong motion that you're doing. And next exercise, we do 3rd and 1st finger, alternating. And then we do exercise D. So here we're going to alternate 2 fingers simultaneously. And this is even more difficult, exactly as we did in the previous video. We concentrated on doing the movement together, but if you feel that it's difficult, you can first train the 4th finger and then put it down, and then the second in like this. And then you try to do it simultaneously. And we lift 2nd and 4th finger. As I said before, concentrate on the pinky. And then we have 3rd and 1st. And as you see, I'm taking down my hand, shaking it again, relaxing a little bit. And put the frame again. And we are going to do 3rd and 1st. You can lift them a little bit light, so you mark which fingers you're going to move. And this one it's difficult one to do together, so we try now. So 3rd and 1st. And as you see, my 1st finger is coming a little bit behind, but that should be okay. So it's completely okay in the beginning, and you can try them again after a while and do the coordination a little bit more synchronized. But the beginning is completely okay if you don't do that. And then the E exercise, which is always the most difficult one, is that we alternate 2 and 2. So we move 4th and 2nd and 3rd and 1st. Let's try to practice this one a little bit before we play it as it is. So we have to lift 4th and 2nd, and the 3rd and 1st are left behind, and that's very, very difficult. The 3rd finger doesn't want to lift without the 2nd, so it's very difficult to separate these 2. So we try to lift 4th and 2nd, put them down, then 3rd and 1st, and put them down, 4th and 2nd, 3rd and 1st. And 3rd and 1st. And then you can practice this one faster and faster until the gap between them is shorter. So let's try 4 times now. Very slow and easy. And then we go to the last 3, which are the outer fingers. So it's not that difficult. So we put the frame again. We are trying to be as relaxed as possible in our shoulder. The elbow is under the violin. And we do it. And then the next one is we lift up the middle fingers. That's also quite easy. And the last one, we will alternate them. So we put down the arm a little bit again, shake it, release the tension, and we do the last exercise. So we put the frame again, and first we lift forward first. And concentrate on the third finger here. And don't forget to breathe. This is where we stop today. Frame B with controlled vertical motion is already a complete technical unit, and it deserves focused and patient work. Practice this slowly without the bow, and always prioritize balance and clarity and freedom in the left hand. If this lesson was helpful, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with a violinist who needs working on left hand efficiency. In the next video, we will build on this work by connecting frame B to shifting and eventually to bow integration. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next lesson.